I stumbled upon a term I never heard before. Below the salt. When making my last video, the term describes someone who is common or of low standing, but how did this term come about? Where did it originate from? Let's find out. The first objects set on the medieval tablecloth, after grace and the hand washing, were the salts, or containers of salt. The custom is recorded as being recommended by Pythagoras. There are dozens of superstitions and customs surrounding salt, a mysterious, powerful, pure, but dangerous substance which people have always treated with respect. At medieval banquets, salt had to be separately poison tested. Families would prize their inherited cellar, a word from the French cell, which means salt dispenser. Saying salt cellar is strictly tautological. Standing salts, stout cylinders of silver with a shallow depression at the top to hold the precious salt, were the custom at formal British banquets. Noble households on the continent of Europe might possess a nef, a silver tabletop ship which contained, often in a quite small compartment of the whole, some salt. It was occasionally fitted with wheels and could be rolled along the high top to be admired for its value and splendid craftsmanship, and so that the diners could help themselves to salt. The lord and his special guests sat in the middle of the long side of the high table, as diners sit at the high tables today. A standing salt or nef, sometimes several of them, would be set before the lord and perhaps each of the highest ranking diners as an object of prestige and an indication of status. When the lord sat at what we call the head of the table, it became customary to place a standing salt as a marker, dividing the lord's intimates grouped at his end of the table from those who were not quite accepted into his inner circle and who sat below the salt.